Just as a piece of music keeps a memory, an old painting keeps a version of the artist that no longer exists. It shows you who you were, your past choices, decisions, whims. What did it take to create a painting like that? What were the forces going on back then that pushed you into creating such a thing? And how far has my judgment changed? I can't agree to the decisions I've made here anymore. The path that I took, the artistic impulse that I had, I don't recognize them now. Bold, overly saturated colors have now become lifeless and dull. I painted this for a local gallery show about 3 years ago. It didn't take me much time to paint. I only worked on it for a few sessions and just painted it until it was good enough for its purpose. Now, what I see is that there's nothing good about it. The subject matter, the style, the gimmicks, there's no real intention behind them. It was painted for the sole reason of catching attention, to stand out in a gallery setting. Perhaps I was trying to prove that I could pump out high quality works in just a short amount of time. It's foolish. What does it take to put it out of existence? It doesn't take much, even less than you think. If you can't destroy an old work, especially one that you're not proud of, you might not be willing to leave behind your old self. The past lesser version of you might still be giving you some kind of comfort or pleasure. You're still letting it hold you back. Painting over a finished painting is a testament to detachment. It doesn't necessarily mean that you don't empathize with your old self. I'm also not saying to not acknowledge your old self and to not be grateful that you saw the world through that lens. It is part of what made you who you are. Detachment to our previous selves is a lifelong pursuit. We do it from time to time because we have to. We have no choice. If we succeed in doing so, we suffer. If we don't, we suffer more. The whole time I'm preparing this canvas to be repainted, my thoughts are not about the painting that I'm about to destroy, but rather I'm thinking about what I'm going to paint next. I'm visualizing what it's going to look like, and I'm excited about that. I can just roll the canvas and store it away, but there's something about putting an artwork in a condition from which you can never take it back. Destroying an artwork is some kind of a ceremonial act, some kind of a ritual. I'm certain that the new painting will be at least twice as good as the one hidden underneath it. But there might come a time, and it's highly likely, that in the future that I will also become indifferent to it, as I do now to this old piece. I keep on referring to it as old, but it's just from 3 years ago. Did I just throw away the hours spent working on that piece? No. The value of a piece is not tied to the time spent working on it. It is art that creates time, one that has no end, masterfully crafted, the kind of time that regenerates itself, sink into its depths, look for the dead end that isn't there. There will be no grief.